Would you eat a meal prepared by a beagle in a chef's hat?
No. Would you attempt to kick a football teed up by your nemesis?
If your idea of a Thanksgiving feast includes popcorn and jelly beans, you might be a Xennial who grew up watching holiday TV specials like A Charlie Brown Thanksgiving. And so are we. Hi, I'm Katie.
And I'm Danny, and you're listening to Generation In Between, a Xennial podcast where we remember, revisit, and sometimes relearn all kinds of things about being 80s kids and 90s teens. And oh my gosh, Katie, that was the cutest little wholesome entrance words. I love it.
I think the only thing that could have made it better is if one of us was like, da, 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 da.
What?
Song.
That's not the song?
Da, isn't it? Da, 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 da.
Now you got it. Okay. I was like, the first.
I had to get to the da.
I was like,
da.
What song is that? Okay. That was cute.
Thankfully. Yes.
Okay. So what are we doing?
Okay.
Today?
So, listeners, we have a special 2-part series. You're listening to part 1, where we are going to delve into 2 pretty common things to watch if you were a Xennial growing up, even though they were made way before we were born, which are a Charlie Brown Thanksgiving TV special and a Charlie Brown Christmas. So this one is a Charlie Brown Thanksgiving.
Yes, we're doing 2. We said they're going to be like mini episodes. We're recording a lot of episodes today ahead of Thanksgiving break.
Mm-hmm.
And I have a feeling, though, they'll probably just be normal episodes.
We're going to see what happens. And also, like, even though mine is the Thanksgiving one and Danny's is the Christmas one, we feel like probably some of the things we researched might overlap.
I think so.
But we'll see what happens. So you're on this ride with us as well, listeners. But before we get into it, Danny, you said you have a surprise.
I do.
She's full of surprises lately. Oh, I'm wearing my friendship bracelet.
Look at that.
That she gave me last surprise.
So last time I came with birthday surprises, and I have more because we have a friend and listener over in England named Hannah. Mm-hmm. Okay. We've talked about Hannah before. Hey girl. Hey.
Hello.
I got to see her for like 10 minutes. They were in the States for like 2 weeks doing a 2-week Disney vacay.
Nice.
And meeting up with friends. And I saw her for just a few minutes because I was going to pick up my friend Amber. Hannah used to be Amber's nanny 80,000 years ago, it feels like, when they were stationed in England. That's how they met. And they're like super tight, good friends now. Her and her husband, Greg, were here. And she listens to our podcast, not every episode, but, picks and chooses, which is why it's fun. So she brought us some candy that we talked about. You're going to be so pumped.
Is it British candy?
Yes.
Oh my God, I can't wait. This is exciting. I can't wait. Oh.
And full stop honesty confession. I opened one, but also I was like, why is she giving us this kind? And then I remembered because some of it, when we had our candy testing episode, 2 of them, we talked about the origins of certain candies, and some of them were British companies.
Yep.
So the first thing this is where Starburst came from, Opal Fruits.
Yes, Opal Fruits.
And it has the original, this is where Starburst came from, and it has the lemon, lime, and orange are the flavors.
Oh my gosh.
So she brought us those. We have 2 bags of these.
Yay.
So we have snacks today.
Okay, one for you, one for me. Oh, they're so they're the exact size of Starburst. And packaging is similar.
And I ate the lime one, and they're delicious. And I wish they still made lime Starburst. So Opal Fruits. Then you're going to love these. Fruit pastilles. We talked about these. I can't remember when we talked.
Yum.
What we talked about. Katie is so excited.
Probably maybe when we talked about Gushers. I don't know.
Oh, maybe. Fun and juicy sweets bursting with fruity flavors.
Yeah.
So there we go. And then we've got jelly beans, which is funny. These are just from England.
Yay!
And so Katie was like, I should have brought popcorn toast and jelly beans. I was like, oh, well.
Snoopy
approved.
We have
jelly beans.
Snoopy approved.
When we talked about Fun Dip.
Yes.
So this is British Fun Dip. It's called Dip Dab. And it's got it says it's a sherbet dip with a tasty strawberry flavor lolly, which is what they call lollipops. So it's got, let's just open it right now. I want to see what's in it. Yeah, I want to see what it looks like.
Okay. Are you supposed to shake it?
I don't know. I just did. I don't know.
I don't know either.
Hannah's going to be like, y'all are eating those wrong.
Dip dab.
Dip
here
dab.
we
So
come.
it's a sucker.
It's an actual, it's not like a stick like Fun Dip.
So
it's
you dip
like
it in the powder and eat. I'm not eating this, but
why not?
I will try it. But I mean,
right, let's
is
go.
Not...
Oh my God, sour.
Oh, and there's a lollipop underneath the sour. Oh, it's very sour.
So sour.
It's very
You know
sour.
what it tastes like? Lemonade mix.
Or it tastes just the sucker.
The sucker's probably good. Let's see.
That's what I'm trying to get it with.
Yeah, the sucker.
powder.
No, the sucker's sour as well.
Okay.
Maybe
but that's
later.
fun. That was a fun to taste.
That's cute. I like that.
And then, hold on. I just have a couple more things. This is, I don't know what this is. It says drumstick, soft chew, original raspberry and milk flavor. Is it gum or is it like Starburst? We'll try those two.
Did you say milk flavor?
It said raspberry and milk. So maybe it's like strawberries and cream.
Okay. That we can do.
So I don't know. There's that. These are Love Hearts, which looks like Smarties.
Smarties and maybe like Sweet Tarts combined, kind of.
Yeah.
Those are cute.
And then also some chocolate. Yay.
Yay.
But listen to this. This is a wild. I have been eating fruity candy lately. Do you remember back in the day you told me that to eat Laffy Taffies before singing?
Yeah.
Okay, so I bought a big pack for my dressing room and I bought some Jolly Ranchers just to suck on, everything. Now I'm like eating fruity candy. What? I was in Cooper's candy, Halloween candy, eating fruity candy. I don't know what's happening.
I feel like, something about it is a little bit addicting. Oh, what's that? A note?
Saw these and thought you could relive the flavors.
Oh.
Wait, what? Saw these and thought you could relive the flavors you couldn't. I don't know what that means. Plus a few extras for you all. We thought Coop would like them. Oh, well, I brought them to Katie.
At the very end, it says, give them to your children.
But I love Cadbury chocolate. Like, it's the best. And this is I don't think you can buy these here because I've never seen this kind. It's Wispa, Crunchy, and Boost. So we've got some chocolate.
I think I've had a Wispa before.
Well, I'm pumped about
that's like
this.
the rice, crispy one, kind of.
I think they sell the Crunchy at World Market, actually. But anyway, so
I'll have a little bit of that chocolate later because the crispy ones I'll try. That is so thank you, Hannah.
So we've already got these ones open. So
I was gonna say I get to keep all the fruit, but now that you like fruit.
Well, I don't like it all the time, but we'll keep it here and we'll just have it. We'll leave that. We can have one. I'm going to eat one now.
Oh, I see. Wow. You really are.
Well, I wanted to, oh wait, there's red in here too.
Okay.
I just wanted to
try,
I'm going to flavor combo.
Yeah. You're going to do
lemon and lime. That's what I'm doing.
Lemon and lime. Do it.
Okay.
Well, that was awesome. That was a fun aside.
Hooray treats.
And I'm excited since I'm talking a lot this episode. I'll save my little candy for the next one. Okay.
Little candy?
My little candy.
I shall say you were trying to be British.
I was, and it didn't really work.
I mean, I felt it.
My little candy.
Okay.
That was a little better.
Yeah.
Why, though?
Anyway, thanks, Hannah.
Thank you, Hannah.
Appreciate that.
So many snacks for days. I can't wait.
It's so fun.
Okay. So when this comes out, listeners, it will be Thanksgiving week. So hopefully you have watched a Charlie Brown Thanksgiving, if that's your thing, or you're planning to watch it this week. And this gives you a little insight, although it is much harder to watch nowadays than it used to be. And we will get into that. You might have found that. It's on Apple.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So Charlie Brown Thanksgiving, let me just tell you a little bit about it first. It was a TV special that first aired November 20th, 1973. It was on CBS. And it's got the music of Vince I don't know if I can say his name. Guglielmi. Girl. I know the name. I can't say it. Can you say it?
You know I can't say it. Girl.
The guy who wrote the da 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 da, that guy. So there's lots of, and this was one of his final Peanuts projects before he died in 1976. Yep. And the special won an Emmy Award for Outstanding Individual Achievement in Children's Programming in 1974. So if you have not watched it, or it's been a minute, I'm going to give you the plot summary. Look at me. Danny's ready. Okay. It's funny. I read it to Brent. He's like, because he loves everything Peanuts. That's my husband, listeners, in case you're new. And he was like, I don't know that I've really watched that one that much, which is weird because he loves everything Peanuts, and he loves the Christmas and the Halloween one. He's like, I don't think I've really watched the Thanksgiving one.
I said the same thing because did you take notes when you rewatched it?
Yeah.
Okay. So whenever we get there, that was one of the first things I wrote down. Like I was talking to somebody about it. I was doing research for the Christmas one in the dressing room during Q to Q because I had so much time. Well, I didn't really get much
downtime. Yeah.
But, I was like, have y'all seen the Thanksgiving Charlie Brown? And they're like, oh yeah, the one with the toast and the whatever. And I was like, oh, okay. But it does not live in my brain like the Christmas one.
Yeah. Interesting.
I know.
So, okay, plot is the story centers around Charlie Brown being roped into hosting a Thanksgiving dinner despite knowing not how to cook. Despite not knowing how to cook. Wow, words are hard today. No, I didn't. I said despite knowing not how to cook instead of despite not knowing.
Okay.
I guess it means the same thing though. Peppermint Patty invites herself over. Charlie Brown and Snoopy prepare an improvised feast of toast, popcorn, pretzels, and jelly beans. After Peppermint Patty criticizes the meal, Marcy helps her realize she was rude and she apologizes. The gang eventually heads to Charlie Brown's grandmother's real Thanksgiving dinner.
I can't wait to get to our notes on the rewatch because I had thoughts
on Peppermint Patty.
On
everything. Yeah. Okay. So it was, after it first aired on CBS, it was on every holiday season before it moved to ABC in 2001.
Yeah.
And then it was aired there until 2020 when ABC stopped airing it and the rights shifted to Apple TV Plus, which is the exclusive home now for like all Peanuts specials. That's the only place you can get them.
Take that, Disney.
Yeah, there you go.
But there was Peanuts.
There was actually a lot of public backlash when that happened. I don't know if you ran into this with your research, but people were really upset that it was behind a paywall now because it was like a shared holiday tradition kind of thing.
Well, because it used to come on network TV
at
the same time every holiday season for like 40 years.
Right. Yeah, because it was about 40 because it was 70, what did I say? 1973. So, and then 2020 it went over to Apple.
So that's that's bullshit.
Yeah, so people were unhappy about that. So, the first 2 years Apple partnered with PBS and offered it free. But after 2021 it has not offered that.
Nothing is free anymore.
You have to either have the subscription or pay for it.
Capitalism at its finest.
Exactly. So if you are looking for it, listeners, because it took me a minute to find it. And I was like, isn't it on Prime? Isn't it on Netflix? Isn't it on my like DVR somewhere? But eventually I just had to get it on Apple.
And that's crazy because not everybody has that.
Right.
And not everybody has all the, I just want to get rid of everything. I know. It's so much
Burn
money.
it to the ground. I know. Well, so I realized we should probably talk because we haven't had a Peanuts dedicated episode yet. We've talked about different things.
We talked about like dogs, maybe
cats versus dogs. I think we talked about Snoopy.
I swear we talked about
Charles Schultz. I don't know. Well, I'm going to tell you about him briefly.
But let's revisit because obviously neither one of us remember.
We're like, I don't know. Who is he? Hello? All right. So he was born November 26, 1922.
Hey, Scorpio.
And look, another Midwest homie, Minneapolis, Minnesota. That's where he grew up. And he was the only child of a barber named Carl and a homemaker named Dina. So his dad was a barber. That's kind of fun. When he was growing up,
I found something different in my research. But keep going.
Really?
We'll find out.
Okay, we're going to find out. You have to listen to both, listeners. You have to see.
We'll see.
And we're recording them right in a row. So in theory, we'll remember what I said versus what you said. But that's just in theory. So he had the nickname Sparky when he was growing up. And he was named after a comic strip character named Sparkplug.
That's hilarious.
So he was actually...
Your Siri keeps going off on your phone. So you might want to just exit all the screens.
Why am I on Facebook?
I don't know.
Help.
I see Katie's phone frozen on Facebook and then the Siri thing keeps going and I'm like, oh, what's about to happen?
Maybe it's the live stream that we're on.
What if you just made this really long post?
We'll get off in like 3 hours and everyone will be like, hello? We'll have texts from all our friends. Are you okay?
I don't even want to know what we were talking about before we are.
Well,
geez, you better check that actually.
You want me to look right now?
Yeah. Make sure there's no incriminating evidence.
I'm gonna look. You tell me if you found anything exciting about
Charles.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't have my notes out. So I literally don't know.
All right, I'm looking. My last post is something you tagged me in from birthday.
Sweet.
So we good.
Oh, I forgot one thing. This is
what?
I have had horrible attention problems this week, everybody. I'm so sorry.
Welcome to the show.
I know. I got a fun Xennial present from my husband, which is a Swatch watch.
I was going to ask you where that came from.
Isn't it cute?
It's so cute.
I always wanted one of these because my big sister had one.
How do you tell time on that, though? That's so hard to tell what time it is.
I know.
Because it's analog.
I know. You know what? It's good for my brain, though, because it makes me pause for a second.
Instead of just seeing numbers.
Hold on. So, but I hate looking at my phone all the time.
I know. So do you not wear your Apple Watch anymore?
I don't have one.
Yeah, I don't
Never had one.
I thought you did.
Nope. Never wear a watch.
Okay.
Never have an Apple
Watch.
Watch.
I think you had
Apple
one.
Watches are on my list with AI.
I had an Apple Watch and then got like a second one when it broke. And then when the second one stopped working, I was like, meh. I was over it.
I think they're unnecessary. People are about to be pissed off because everybody we know has an Apple Watch. I hate them. I think they're unnecessary.
I mean, you can hate them for yourself.
Yeah, I think they keep you way more tied to your phone. It's just you think you're not because you're looking at it on your because it's so rude when you're talking to somebody and they're doing this and they think it's not rude because they're not looking at their phone. It's the same thing, guys.
And it takes longer, I think, to read what the message is that way. And you're scrolling. Yeah.
Y'all know me. I'm like the crotchety old lady with technology.
She is.
I know. I
give her a ribbon. Okay. She's resisted. She's wearing a Swatch watch, guys. Okay, come on.
But it's so
super
cute.
It's super cute.
It's super cute.
That was a good gift.
Now I'm like, I don't know. What time is it? 10.
That's my first question.
10:20.
I'm like, but how do you know what time
it takes a second because how long has it been since you looked at a clock like this?
Well, and there's no numbers.
Well, right.
Yours
There's
doesn't
little
have
marks.
Little marks.
So
there's
back in the day, you probably would have been able to look at this and in 2 seconds.
No, yeah.
Even if it didn't have numbers because you're used to looking at a clock.
Mm-hmm.
But we have not been used to, like, do you have a normal clock anywhere? I don't. In like your house or
no,
in the
I don't
studio?
think so.
Right?
For a long time we did in our house, but we don't right now.
I know. It's crazy. It's weird. It's a weird thing. I realized that today. I was like, how long has it been since I've looked at an actual clock?
Wow. Swatch watch for the win.
Anyway, and also
all right.
It's just cute and fun.
So back to Sparky, also known as Charles.
Was it a dog though? Sparky, was he a dog cartoon?
Yes.
Oh, that's cute.
He was. So it's a few things I found just said that he was always a very observant child. He was very creative. He loved drawing and reading comic strips he loved. And he would spend time with his dog, Spike, who is later what Snoopy was modeled after. Yeah. And then Snoopy had a brother or a cousin named Spike. Yeah.
Yeah, I think it was his cousin. Wait, or was it his brother?
I forget, because Snoopy had like a bunch of
dog
siblings.
Relatives.
Yeah, he really did. He served, not Snoopy, but Charles served in the U.S. Army during World War II. He was a staff sergeant. And he said that military experience, like in several interviews, said it shaped his philosophical tone for Peanuts and other things he wrote and really improved his empathy.
Okay.
Which makes sense.
Yeah, it does.
So
and he was pretty religious too.
He was.
Yeah. So that also, which I'm sure you'll get into because it's in mine as well. Yeah. That like drove his visions.
Yeah. So after the war, he was an art instructor at an art school, and he on his own began submitting single panel cartoons to local publications, which I believe a single panel is just like just one square that
like
tells
old
the whole
school
story.
meme.
Yeah, basically. Yeah. Like I was to say, like you would see in like the New Yorker now. Oh, they've just
you
got,
tell
like,
these young kids that they don't know what that means.
Yeah. Old school meme.
It's an old school
meme on paper.
Meme
there
on
you go.
paper.
And he actually published an early series called Lil Folks, L-I''L, Lil Folks.
Oh my God, like leprechauns?
What? Oh, because they're little? Because they're Lil?
I don't know.
I think they were just children.
Oh.
I think they were just normal children. And that's why he called it that.
I don't.
Why did your mind go straight to leprechauns?
This is going to be a day.
We really are not making progress. Okay, here we go. So, Lil Folks did have... Jeez.
I don't understand.
It had sort of the first draft versions of Charlie Brown and Snoopy in it. But when Lil Folks became syndicated, Lil Folks / Leprechauns
it's about my family.
It's Charlie Brown, but a leprechaun version. Was syndicated in 1950. The name was changed, and actually it was against Schultz's wishes. He wanted to stay that, but it was named to Peanuts. And he didn't like the term, but he accepted it.
Why was it Peanuts?
I don't know. A
Peanut Gallery?
I think so. And again, because they were like small, they were, children. But
oh, God, dog it my brain today.
Yeah, like Peanuts. Like you say, like, hey, Peanut,
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
I'm like the Peanut Gallery.
I mean, I guess
leprechauns.
Definitely not leprechauns, but the Peanut Gallery, I could see an argument for.
Yeah.
That actually makes some sense.
Yeah, that actually makes sense.
So under the name Peanuts, it was first published October 2nd, 1950 in just 7 newspapers. And it only had 3 characters, Charlie Brown, Patty, and someone named Shermie. I was like, who's that?
That's the leprechaun.
Yeah, sure. Gotta say it in an accent. You gonna do it?
No.
Oh man,
I cannot do an Irish accent. Where's Jen when we need her?
I know. We do need her. And it was popular right away. Like other newspapers picked it up right away. People liked the simplicity, the minimal backgrounds, the ease at which you could like spot the characters, and there weren't an overwhelming amount of characters. My notes are out of order, or am I? They totally are. All of a sudden, it's like Franklin's sitting at the Thanksgiving table, and I'm like, "That's not right." Here we go.
You went a teleprompter. Give her the wrong page. That's it.
Like, so as I was saying about Franklin just now. Nope, I found it. Get out of here, this page. Okay, that one's gone. So people liked that it was sort of a relatable comic. You know, it related to things like real life feelings, like loneliness and disappointment, friendship, stuff like that, which I guess was a little less common. Comics were a little more just kind of there for like the slapstick. Yeah, silly. Yeah, exactly. So by the 1960s, Peanuts was a global phenomenon. It's I told you it started in about 7 papers, 2,600 plus newspapers by the 1960s in 75 countries, and had over 300 million daily readers. So blew up. And from there, he started to add more characters. So we have the Charlie Brown, who Schultz always said was a self-portrait, and insecurity and like wanting to succeed and fit in.
And some say of mental health.
Mental health, absolutely. Snoopy, inspired by his childhood dog Spike, like I said. And he evolved just kind of from an ordinary dog who was just in the strip to sort of this being of its own and an imaginative icon that could kind of transcend the dog world and do other stuff.
Just say, hold on.
Oh. It's not even in my notes.
I know.
I don't know where that came from.
Transcend the dog world.
Yeah.
Let's sit with that for a second.
Do we have to? Do we have to? I'm just kidding.
Keep going.
Okay. Linus, a blend of Schultz's philosophical side and gentle wisdom.
Yeah.
Although some would say, I saw this in a couple articles, he's the worst mansplainer of all time.
Oh my God, for real.
But he does it to everyone. Not just the girls.
Don't they all?
But mostly the girls. Yeah. Lucy, bold, confident, slightly cruel. Charlie Brown's foil.
I would say more than slightly.
More than slightly. She's pretty bad.
She's like a masochist.
Yeah.
She's like, let me hold this ball. Ha! Hit your head.
Yeah. Is that a masochist?
Isn't it? No.
A masochist hurts themselves.
Oh.
A sadist.
Sadist.
There you go.
Obviously, I don't like either one of those things. So I don't even know what that means.
They're both horrible-ists.
Well, unless
don't
that's your
be
kink
one.
And you're doing it with consent. But she's not.
True. No.
Katie had to think of that. Yeah, it's a kid's cartoon. So nah.
Wait, yes, what she said. Correct. Okay. And then Peppermint Patty and Marcy. And Schultz always talked about how he enjoyed writing their unconventional friendship, which
we all know
mark.
It's we know what that means.
We know what that means. We're going to loop back to this character, but in 1968, so remember, we go from like basically 1950 to 1968, so 18 years after Peanuts is established, Franklin is introduced.
Yes.
The first Black Peanuts character, and he was created after a school teacher wrote to Schultz asking for more representation during the Civil Rights era. And he did get some pushback for this.
Oh, yeah.
Like in the comic strip itself, in the specials on TV. And after he had like read the letter and like thought about it and was like, well, duh, yeah, I should include this character. He always like pushed for it without like any hesitation.
Which I think is important to note that that was pretty groundbreaking, which is unfortunate and sad, but it's the real history of our country, and that you didn't see kids entertainment or even lots of adult entertainment with people of color. You just didn't.
Or at
especially during that time.
Or at least not in the same tables and rooms as the other characters.
It was like a whole separate entity.
It was its own like genre kind of thing.
Which is, again, this is America. So I think that that's important. But again, there was only one, and that's sad too.
Yep, exactly. So a few things I looked up about him, just trivia in general. He wrote and drew every single Peanuts comic himself.
Isn't that fascinating?
That is so wild to me.
I know.
Because at some point you're producing them daily, like
Now-
even in weekend papers, like you're producing at least 7 a week.
Yeah.
Now he did have help with things like the specials and stuff like
well,
that.
there was, because TV animation works a little differently. They
Correct.
copied his
style.
because cell animation, you have to, back then, they don't do it anymore, do they? Cell animation?
I don't think so. I think it's all computerized.
That makes me sad.
Uh-oh, here she comes.
I'm not. I'm just saying it's sad because it's so cool to see those old animation cells.
It's
so
very
like
cool.
the process they had to go through, like it's very unique art, I think.
I was going to say it's a very cool art form. Definitely. And then, he didn't have any assistance on his writing or art. He worked daily at his home studio in Santa Rosa, California. And what else? Okay, let's make sure I'm going to the right page. This could go either way.
You have a paper. It says working out super
got
well.
it.
Okay.
This is going good.
So glad you did this.
It's called a stapler. All I need to do is staple these.
Yeah.
Wow. Or put page numbers. Word will do it for you. Sorry, I'll do it myself.
I'm just kidding.
And not let the AI of Word put numbers on my pages.
Page numbers on a page is not AI. That's just labels on Microsoft
That's just labels.
Word.
Yeah. Okay. So in 1999, Schultz retired due to some illness, and he died on February 12th, 2000. So not long after he retired. And he died the night before his final Peanut strip ran.
Aww.
Like he had drawn it before, and it ran the next day. And his final Sunday strip contained a farewell letter to readers and messages of gratitude.
I remember that.
Yeah. I don't remember that.
I do.
That's cool. That's really cool.
I do remember that.
And his estate basically states that no new Peanut strips may ever be drawn.
Oh.
Ever. Ensuring the legacy remains purely his work.
That's interesting. I didn't know that.
Yeah. So
they can have new cartoons, just no strips.
it says strips.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah. So they must be able to franchise which makes sense because there's been like the Peanuts movie and all that stuff recently. Yeah. All right. So that's all I've got on him.
Okay.
I didn't have a lot on religion, but this one that I watched didn't deal with religion much.
The next one.
Yeah. Okay. So we'll save that. Good.
Yeah.
Yay. Something to look forward
Nothing
to.
overlapping, yeah.
Woohoo. Woo. That's exciting. Okay.
She's pumped about that.
Let's talk about the Thanksgiving feast itself, which you said you had to think about before you rewatch it. You didn't quite remember it.
Yeah.
This feast which I found iconic. I remembered it before I watched it.
Wait, I wonder why.
You know what? I am just a Thanksgiving person.
Did you watch the Garfield Thanksgiving special?
Yeah.
Okay. I remember that one.
Well, yeah, it's Garfield.
It's cat.
It's because it's cat. I remember Dog making toast and popcorn in chef hat.
How did we miss? We planned out our episodes. Garfield specials. That'll be next year.
Yeah, that's okay. We got more.
Next year we'll do that.
We got more. So the Thanksgiving feast, Schultz wanted it to be very childlike and realistic to if a kid was to do it themselves.
Yeah.
Without any parent interaction, which is a reflection of a lot of what happens in Peanuts. It's the kids' stories.
Mm-hmm.
You don't really see the parents.
There
the
are
teacher,
no parents.
There's no parents.
The teachers aren't till way later, and you only hear the wah 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 wah.
It's focused on the kids and them behaving independently and sort of figuring things out and the problems that will arise from that because kids have limited resources and they have to figure life out. So this feast was kind of an outpouring of that. So instead of this polished traditional meal that maybe they would get to eventually, it's something that kids could really pull off at the time.
But also, while I was watching, I'm just going to throw in my thoughts while we're talking.
Yeah.
What? Okay. It's Thanksgiving Day.
I know.
Where are the parents? They're gone. The kids, all these kids just setting up a table outside. Parents are gone. And then all of a sudden a parent comes back with this car that has 800 benches
to go to grandma's. I know.
I was like, okay, that I know it was the 70s, but come on. 60s, whatever it was.
Yeah, that's a good point. Because he wants it to be realistic, but then you just named quite a few unrealistic things.
And I never noticed that before, probably because I was a kid, so whatever. But
yeah, and it's the quickest way to just make the storyline work. It's the parents here, everyone's going to grandma's. Bye.
Well, and also why are the kids not with their family
on Thanksgiving?
Right. All of them.
Yes. They're all
I'm going to Charlie Brown's house to sit in his yard. I don't know.
Look, our kids are probably going to try to do that.
Oh, that's
My
true.
kid's going to be like, I'm going to sit in Caden's yard.
Yeah, because they're well, Troy's cooking. I don't know what's gonna happen.
Oh,
but not no,
yummy.
don't be. It won't be anything exciting.
Well, I'll send something extra delicious if Emmy comes by at any point.
Send something
Just
that
for
he
you.
doesn't eat that has sweet potatoes, green bean casserole, or cranberries.
I will. I'll just
for myself,
just for you.
or I mean, and M too. But nobody else in my house will eat it.
Yeah, she'll eat it. Okay, I'm
There
going to send it.
Sorry, y'all. We're planning
Got
some
it.
food on
We're
here.
planning it. I guess I'm a little hungry. I love
am
Thanksgiving.
too. I don't
Okay.
love Thanksgiving.
I know you
I
don't.
don't care.
All right, so that's what the feast was all about, right? It's interesting because I feel like, of course, this was like before our time when this was made. But I feel like in our time, they would have somehow developed like a perfect Thanksgiving dinner.
Yeah.
That would have, it was like all these trials and errors, but we pulled it off. But this is just like, this is what we're serving.
Also, they had endless amounts of bread.
Also, Snoopy actually made all the food. So don't forget, the dog did it.
Notice I didn't even say anything about that.
I thought that's what you were going to say when you said the thing about the parents.
No.
That's so funny.
But also, the dog is
But
cooking.
also the dog, and then his ear gets buttered. That's my favorite part. I don't know why. I just think it's so cute. I'm not trying to put butter on my dog's ear. So gross. Okay. So also the feast part, which I've just sort of touched on, was built around Snoopy's personality. Right. So it was meant to be a funny scene for him. Dramatic, theatrical, something totally absurd.
And then Charlie Brown's like, Snoopy, what'd you make? I'm like, bro, it's your dog.
Yeah.
He's like shocked.
He's like, Snoopy? What are you doing in here?
Hello?
Okay, so they started, the first idea was the toast. Schultz liked the idea that they would default to that when asked to make anything. It'd be like, well, I can make toast. Like his own kids and maybe just kids of the time, which is funny because my kids do, except like one of my kids that does it makes avocado toast and it's all fancy.
Wow.
I know. And I was like, make me a piece. And she does. Unless we're out of avocado or she only has enough for herself.
Well, I'm so glad you told that story.
We're going to keep going. I'm just saying the times have changed.
They have.
This child can make toast, but it's avocado toast.
It's bougie toast.
Yeah, bougie toast.
Yeah.
Exactly. Let's see. Whoop, where are we now? We are up.
Oh my God,
okay,
Katie,
we're down to
again.
2 pages. Staples and page numbers.
Y'all should see the floor.
It's littered with all my notes.
This was supposed to save her time, I guess, and it really is.
It's really going
and
good.
What's wrong with your printer? There's ink all over the side.
Oh, if you know me, you know this drama. We don't know what happens.
Why did you just go around talking about your printer drama?
No, like anyone. I guess I should say anyone associated with the studio that I've printed anything out for, or students.
So that's
a lot of people that know me. Or if you went to see Ride the Cyclone, because I printed them from my printer, every program had that on there.
Oh, I didn't notice.
But it was like a vibe for that show, so it was okay.
Oh my God.
It's this really, really nice printer, and we've done everything we can to try to make it not do this. We've changed the ink, we've cleaned it, we've like taken it, we've done all the YouTube videos, and it's still doing it. So we're just gonna have to get a new printer, I think.
Or everything is just gonna have a vibe.
It's been I said Cyclone, that was back in April. Yeah. So we've been doing this at least since then.
Oh no.
But back to the toast. And then why do I have so many notes about toast?
I don't know. She was pumped.
I was really pumped. I kind of already said that, just that it's more Snoopy slapstick, accessible for kids.
Yeah.
Okay. So then the popcorn, which is popped by Snoopy, the jelly beans and pretzels were colorful and silly and easy to animate.
Oh, okay.
So it was like, what can people clearly know what this is?
That makes sense.
And so it was a way to just kind of like dress up the scene and make it easy to identify what they made. They were also influenced by like what the food could do. So for example, the toast can fly out of the toaster, the popcorn can pop everywhere, the jelly beans and pretzels can slide across the table. So like their capabilities too for animation.
Snack capabilities.
Love it. Hey. And then what I already said, which was that the non-traditional feast wasn't just a joke. Schultz loved that it reinforced the themes of gratitude for what you have, effort over perfection, friendship over presentation, that sort of thing.
And let's talk about Peppermint Patty being rude.
Let's talk about that.
Since we're here.
Well, first of all, she invites herself over.
Okay.
So there's that.
So rude. And I think we can all relate to that because we've all had people that invite themselves and stuff.
Sure.
If it's me, I'm sorry. I do be doing that.
It's definitely been me.
Oh, I do that. But
Yeah, I do it too.
I don't mind when people do it if it's something that requires me to have no effort. You know what I'm saying?
Sure.
Like if you hear me talking to somebody, like I'm also, and you are this way too, I'm also like a everyone's welcome kind of situation.
Right. Me
so
too.
like if you, and I don't leave people out on purpose. Sometimes it just organically, I'm talking to somebody and then somebody's like, I want to come. I'm like, okay. And then somebody else is like, I'm going to bring this person.
Right.
And it just happens. I'm not leaving anyone out.
No.
But she straight up called him and was like, I'm coming over. Make me some Thanksgiving dinner. Oh, and I'm bringing all these people. Great. And that child, Charlie Brown, just be like, well, I guess I have to do this.
I know. That's so
And
Charlie Brown, though.
I know it is. And then she has the nerve to say, what is this trash that I am served?
I know. How annoying.
I'm totally paraphrasing, but like,
Well, basically, it's like he went through all this trouble, or Snoopy did, and they got the whole backyard ready. And like, I
Really?
loved how it had all the different chairs. That
I know.
was fun.
I wrote that. I was like, when you're having like a party or something, you're like, I need more chairs, and you have like the
Just
random
grab
like,
everything.
lawn chair,
Yeah.
and like nothing is at the right height. And
Yeah.
I know I wrote that down. But then Peppermint Patty don't even be the one to go apologize.
No, it's like Marcy.
She goes, hey, Marcy, will you go do that for me? Because I just mess everything up. No,
I know.
Peppermint Patty.
Also, Marcy's voice, so cute in this episode. Oh my gosh.
I know.
Adorable. I was like, is she like 3? What's going on? I love it. She's so cute.
She is cute. She is cute. And like I was trying to think of the right word. Isn't it in like older TV shows and stuff that aren't like outright, like nowadays are LGBTQ like directly addressed and all.
Mhm.
It's like gay coded, isn't that the word?
Gay coded.
That is Peppermint Patty is definitely, and it's fun to watch it now and be
Mhm.
like, I see what you're doing, Charles Schultz.
Yep.
I see. But then it's kind of sad because I don't know, like I would love to go into the depths of the fans who do the deep dive and really analyze it, because she's always saying she's in love with Charlie Brown, which maybe it's just a whole spectrum thing. Like,
Maybe.
Yeah.
And how Marcy calls her sir.
Sir, I love that.
I think it's great.
I love it.
And I also noticed, and I don't know if it's just a style thing, but Peppermint Patty had sandals on with her toes out.
Uh-huh.
Did you notice that?
Every episode she's ever in. Yeah.
Ever. And I'm like, it's Thanksgiving.
But then I just said she, but then Marcy calls Peppermint Patty sir.
Right.
So is it a non-binary type of situation too?
Maybe without a
Direct.
knowing even maybe what that is. Yeah.
Anyway.
I mean, back then they would have said she was a tomboy or
yeah,
whatever. That's probably, yeah.
Anyway.
Interesting.
Peppermint Patty, though, you had rude manners in this episode.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. She was so rude.
Or special, whatever. It's not
in this special, yeah. Hey, now it's time for Franklin's page. We made it.
We made it. Oh my gosh.
I feel like I'm missing a page, but I don't know. Maybe I'm not. Okay.
It might be on the floor
It
over
might be
there.
on the floor, and we'll just never know what I was going to say. Okay, so little bit of controversy surrounding this. A couple different things. This was interesting. I did do a deep dive on this and kind of found both sides to this story. So this is Franklin, the character I mentioned earlier, the Black character, is seated at the Thanksgiving table alone on one side and in sort of like a broken lawn chair. Now,
oh, that's so true.
however, a lot of the chairs were a little jankety, but yes,
Yeah.
he's in sort of like
But it was
the
like
not
obvious.
nice chair, and he's not sitting by the other kids.
Oh.
No one's like on either side of him.
I didn't notice that.
Right. So it sparked criticism then, and of course now through like
Well,
a
because
modern
it's like,
lens.
oh, he's included, but he's not really included.
Right.
He's still separate.
Right. So I couldn't really get to the bottom of if that was on purpose. I mean, it feels like it was, but it wouldn't have been by Schultz because he when he drew his own strips and stuff, never drew it that way.
Right.
Like Franklin was in the midst of everything with everyone, next to people sitting places, writing, or the network. Because a little bit of what he, well, which the animators would have had to facilitate. Correct. So, through a modern lens especially, it looks very racially insensitive and like, you're here, like you said, you're here, but you're in your own spot.
Yeah. Oh, you're included. It's like, it's that white gaze situation.
Mm-hmm.
Like, oh, well, he's there. We're including him. But also, no, you're not really, because he's still very separate.
Right. And kind of being singled out.
Yeah.
But I read an NPR article that had Robin Reed, who is the person that voiced the character of Franklin for both of these specials, I believe. And he started doing the voice when he was 11.
He wasn't in the Christmas one.
He wasn't.
No.
It was okay. So he was just in this one with the controversy, the Thanksgiving one. And his quote is, "It's so very easy to get offended or upset, but we have to remember that at that time, that actually represented progress."
That's true.
And he said he's very proud that he got to voice that character. And then another civil rights activist named Bryant Keith Alexander said, "I'm glad he's at the table. Does it matter that he's sitting in a lawn chair isolated on one side of the table? Yeah, because that's symbolic of the time."
Well, that's true too.
His positionality at the table is secondary to the fact that he's at least there. So good, but not good.
I mean, I get it.
So they were kind of just saying that. And then that same guy, the Bryant Keith Alexander guy, said he remembers as a kid watching him and just seeing kind of himself, one of the first representations of himself. So like it was a positive experience for him.
Okay.
As a kid, he didn't watch it and go, "Oh, why is he over there?" Or, which obviously as we get older and wiser, we have more, whatever. And then I already talked about how Apple has the exclusive rights now, and people still complain that childhood classics shouldn't be paywalled, especially cultural things that we all share.
Yeah.
And that loss of accessibility really kind of, I don't know, it sort of hurts everyone culturally because it's something we could all share. Yeah, it's classism. It's assuming, oh, we'll just buy it on there. It's not that much or whatever. And capitalism on top of it. And Peanuts is still, to this day, an incredibly lucrative and successful franchise.
Yeah.
I mean, my kids love Snoopy.
What theme park is he at? Is he at SeaWorld? That's wrong.
No. Where is Snoopy?
And Six Flags is Looney Tunes.
Yeah, I don't think it's Six Flags either.
He's somewhere. Snoopy
Maybe they have their own park. Do they have their own park? Yeah. Mm-mm. No.
They don't have a Snoopy park. Is it like at Hershey Park or something like that?
That's what I was thinking.
We'll look it up.
Okay,
on
we'll
the
look
next
it up.
episode, we'll tell you.
But yeah, it's franchise. So that's all I have in the way of research by. I need to not slip on these pages when I stand up.
The pages worked out really well.
I stand by it.
Okay.
I won't.
You're sitting by it, actually.
Literally
in
the midst of it, a sea of papers. So we kind of talked about the episode as we went.
Yeah, I want to look and see what else I have.
Yeah, let me see too. I enjoyed. Okay, so first of all, did you enjoy watching it? Okay,
it was okay.
Interesting.
I don't know. I like Snoopy and Peanuts, but I'm not like a huge fangirl.
Got it.
Like I know your daughter loves Snoopy, your husband loves Snoopy. I like it. I liked it more when I was a kid.
Okay.
Like, there's some cartoons I still love, even as an adult. This one, no. It kind of, here's what it is. It's just kind of too calm for me. Mm-hmm. Which I think as a kid I liked because I dug the Mr. Rogers and like when I was little. Mm-hmm. And I'm like, the music's really good. Like that jazz is nice, but I don't know. I liked it. It was okay.
It's weird. I don't like cartoons, but I like Peanuts. I enjoy watching Peanuts.
But see, that makes sense then that you would like that. And I'm kind of like, nah, it's all right.
Yeah, it's like not over the top enough for you. And it's just chill for me.
It's not fantastical enough. Maybe that's it.
Yeah, maybe that's it. And I like that it's not always happy all the time. However, poor Charlie Brown. I think we could all be nicer to him. But I do think that it having kind of a touch of cynicism and a touch of these other things makes it.
But I like that. I don't want that.
And that's fair.
I have enough in my real life.
You know what? I love it.
If it's on, I'll watch it.
Yeah,
Not like, okay, I have like 100 Dawson. Oh, here we go. Already said that Lucy was mean.
Mm-hmm. She is.
Oh, yeah. Remember we said this. I read something sometime or I heard something about it on NPR about like in cartoons addressing mental health without really addressing it.
Mm-hmm.
Like Charlie Brown has like some issues and his friends kind of just accept it. Well, some of them are really mean. But like Eeyore was another one who's depressed, but his friends just let him be depressed and or try and help him out. And like, anyway, I thought of that when I was watching it.
Yeah.
I think, did you ever find it strange that a dog was besties with a bird?
I've never really thought about it.
What? Okay.
You thought about it before today?
Yeah.
Oh.
Because like in Looney Tunes, Sylvester and Tweety are like, well, that's a cat.
That's a cat, which is still weird.
But they're enemies.
Oh, they're enemies. That's not
Girl,
weird.
you don't know your Looney Tunes.
I sure don't. You went like this.
Well, but then
which made me think.
Well, my point was what I was gonna say was they're like mortal enemies.
Okay.
But then you have a dog and a bird.
Like I was gonna say mortal enemies, not.
Well, my hand gestures did not make sense for what I was doing. The sentence I was going to say until I realized that Sylvester was indeed a cat, but also dogs don't like birds either.
Oh no, my dogs hate birds.
Well, right. So I just thought it was funny that that's the animal they picked for him to be besties with.
I guess I just always assume because he lives outside. He's got his little dog house. I mean, there's other animals outside, but it just makes sense that he would have a bird nearby.
I don't know.
It is a little weird.
I mean, it's a cartoon, guys. I'm not worried about it.
Yeah.
I saw something about the toast chairs.
Mm-hmm.
Peppermint Patty being a jerk.
Oh yeah.
Parents and grandparents just be chilling somewhere else. That's what
yeah. Honestly, they probably have like a cigarette and a drink, and they're just somewhere else.
They're fine. They're fine.
Yeah. Come home when it gets dark outside or whatever.
Only other thing I wrote was what kind of car are they even riding in?
I know, right? Because I would like one. May I have one?
Like benches in the back.
I know.
Like, there's like 10 kids.
I know.
I don't know. What did you have?
That was kind of it. This is Dawson's. Oops. So is this. I guess I didn't have anything else. I just put it all in there.
I love it. You were just watching.
I enjoyed it. It got me really pumped for Thanksgiving. And just to be ironic and funny, I might take those food items to my mother-in-law's Thanksgiving.
Oh, that'd be hilarious.
I'm going to do it.
Like make a little party tray, a charcuterie board with toast and jelly beans and popcorn.
And pretzels.
I'm going
to do it.
People would eat that in 2 seconds.
2 seconds. Delicious. Yeah, it is.
Do you like toast? I don't like plain toast.
Oh, no. I don't like toast. But I'd have to put it. It's just like heavy for nothing. Do you know what I mean? Like, I don't know how else to describe it. But like you eat it and you feel like so full, but then you're also like,
it's heavy
but I really ate nothing and I'm still hungry.
Oh my God, that's the funniest description of toast. I love that.
If you've got a better one, listeners, please send.
You know what I used to love as a kid was cinnamon toast. I know you hate it. And then when I got older, a friend of mine, I was at their house and they made peanut butter cinnamon toast, and that changed my life when I was a kid. I was like, what do you mean you put peanut butter on your toast with the cinnamon and sugar? That's amazing. Katie's about to throw up over here.
I do love peanut butter. It's good.
Maybe.
But I don't like toast that much.
I'm going to trick you one day and make you peanut butter toast and put cinnamon and sugar on it.
How are you going to trick me? Won't I see it?
No, I'm going to blindfold you.
Okay. That is not where I thought you were going with that.
I didn't think that far ahead until that moment. That's what's going to happen.
I will see the cinnamon unless I'm blindfolded. So it is a foolproof plan if you carry it out to that degree. If it comes to that, are we okay?
No.
No, we're not okay. This is only episode 1 of
my
4.
eyes are so tired looking. I keep looking in this video.
But you're in Tech Week.
Yeah, but I'm not doing much. I'm just wandering around.
Doesn't matter. You're still there all hours of the day. Why?
Sure.
Are you okay?
I'm trying to open my eyes. They're like this. It's fine. I'm okay, everyone.
Okay. Well, we hope that you have a wonderful Thanksgiving, and definitely tune in next week for our Charlie Brown Christmas special episode. And whatever you're doing this holiday season, we hope you stay safe and take us with you. And bring
I love when Katie improvs the end of these. It's great. And take us with you
on your device to listen to.
There you go.
There we go.
Download all our EPs.
That's right. Did you say EPs?
Yeah, that's my new abbreviation. EPS. EPs.
I mean, okay. It works. It works.
It's going to be a thing.
Do that, guys.
It's like Fetch. It's happening.
Well, Fetch didn't happen, though.
Correct.
So it's not like
it probably will be exactly like that.
So actually, yes. Okay. Well, thanks for listening, guys. And we'll see you next time on Generation in Between. Bye. Bye.